The field of mid-size, fully electric luxury SUVs is getting crowded. And this is Polestar's entry, the Polestar 3 for 2025. It's got more than 500 kilometers of range, about 300 miles. Looks great. Nice inside too, but let's see how it drives. Get in. This is Family Wheels.
Polestar 3 is charged and ready to go, but as we get rolling, here's a small ask. Give Family Wheels a like. It's simple. Your likes power the channel and keep it going. While you're doing that, subscribe and click the little bell for notifications. Thoughts about a vehicle? Leave a comment. Thanks.
When I first saw the price of the Polestar 3, I kind of blanched. I thought, gee, that's quite high. Until I did a slight bit of research and found that there's really quite a selection of luxury, fully electric SUVs, crossovers out there. You've got the usual suspects: BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Hyundai, Kia, Genesis. They're all in there. I guess you could throw Jaguar in if you feel adventurous. And broadly in the same price range. The Polestar 3 has two 180 kilowatt motors, a great big battery, 107 kilowatt hours, almost 500 horsepower. Let's take it up one of Vancouver's steeper hills and see how it does. Really, that feels like an almost supercar level of pep. The Polestar 3 has a superb ride. It has an air suspension. Volvo has kind of perfected that in my view, but anytime you can get a luxury vehicle with an air suspension, you're going to have a good ride. I've got it set to nimble, and that really is what this quite big vehicle is. So let's take the Polestar 3 through a series of bends and see how it handles. That's really remarkable for what I consider to be a mid-size vehicle that weighs about 5,000 pounds. It's really fun to drive. Well, let's check the brakes. Coming down from about 70K, about somewhere in the 40 mile per hour range. Not a panic stop, just to see how it feels. Extremely well controlled. A lot of confidence there, not grabby, not mushy.
The controls of the Polestar are different. They remind me of switching from a PC to a Mac. From these buttons here, there are no markings on them because they have multiple functions. This is a very nice display, by the way, up here. But down here, well, what do we got? Oh, look, that's it. That is the ubiquitous person talking to their device. Usually that's a hard button. So if I want to adjust something as simple as the mirrors, I have to go down here, hit the car icon, and then go to driver adjustments, and then come back to the steering wheel on the right-hand side, and that is for adjusting the mirror left and right, up and down. If you want to fold the mirrors, you have to go over here and do that. The mirrors do not fold automatically when you shut the vehicle off or when you get out and lock it. Those are just some of the complications involved here. I've run into a pretty serious glitch in the Polestar 3's software, and it has to do with the HVAC system. I was out on a warm day, got in the car with my wife, we started driving somewhere, and I wanted to turn on the climate control. Nothing. All this was grayed out. None of the controls responded. And so what do you do then? Well, like you do with a computer, you Control, Alt, Delete, and reboot the thing. You do that by going to the one hard control in the vehicle and holding it down for about 30 seconds. It has shut everything down and is now rebooting the system. And again, we wait. And we're back. So it takes a few minutes to reboot the system.
In the world of luxury automobiles, the options packages start adding up in a heck of a hurry. Here, though, the Pilot Pack is included with all Polestar 3 trims. That means pilot assist, lane change assist, 360-degree camera with the 3D effect as well. There's the Plus pack, which we have here, $7,200. For me, the big feature is Bowers and Wilkins sound. I've driven a number of vehicles with B and W sound in them. This might be the best implementation ever. 25 speakers, 1,600 watts, just incredible sound. Wish I could play some music for you. We also have headrest speakers in this package. Infrared windscreen, the foldable cargo floor in the back, heated rear seats, heated wipers, power steering column, soft closed doors. Of note, among the options, wool upholstery is available. How old school is that? Warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer. You might not need ventilated seats with lovely wool. Volvo and Polestar are big, of course, on their leather alternatives. However, if you want leather and if you want ventilated seats, it's going to cost you $7,000. Napa leather with massage and ventilation. Congratulations to the unheralded engineer at Polestar who designed this vehicle's luggage cover. They can be a pain to install or remove, but the Polestar 3 has the best I've encountered on an SUV. Lightweight, yet sturdy, with a simple click-out, click-in mechanism. A small detail, yes, but it improves the user experience. The Polestar 3 handily passes our Family Wheels child seat test. That's where I put behind me the kind that takes up the most space, rear-facing. I'm 180 centimeters tall, 5 feet 11 inches, and here in the driver's seat, which is still set up for me, normal driving position, there is enough room for a rear-facing child seat in the back. Now, if you're using a forward-facing child seat, of course, there'll be a breeze back there. There's all kinds of room in the back of the Polestar 3 for 2 adults. In fact, I think you could squeeze a third one in the middle in a pinch. Lots of room back here. Again, the driver's seat is adjusted for me, so there's all kinds of space, legroom as well as headroom and shoulder room too. As far as niceties go, quite a large center armrest and, of course, pop-out cup holders as well. There's climate control in the center, temperature as well as seat heat, and 2 USB-C ports down below. Perhaps the best feature of all, the gigantic panoramic moonroof. Now, it does not open. It's that special glass that keeps the heat out, does not need a sunscreen. What a view. Speaking of views, it's worth noting that the rear windows go all the way down into the doors. The Polestar 3 has a lot going for it, but it's also in a crowded field of luxury, fully electric SUVs. What do you think? Leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. I'm Richard Detman, and I'll see you next time on Family Wheels.